So, how you doing tonight, Piccolo?
Doing good, man. How are you, Krillin?
Just recovered from a bad sinus infection, man.
Yeah, I definitely know how that is.
I
Our air
gotta,
conditioner is out.
I gotta hydrate as much as I can to get the rest out. Water's a man's best friend right now, but you
Yeah,
know,
water juice.
you know what I'm saying? It's good to be back though. We're sorry we missed
Oh yeah,
we've been busy dealing with life.
yeah. Life is not doing too good to us right now, but hey, we push on and we live to
We
fight another day.
persevere. We finished the fight,
That's right. We will
but
finish.
but tonight we're going to talk about the gaming, the state of gaming from when we were kids to nowadays and how gaming is. And we're going to talk about our expectations of gaming, how we game, um the kind of games we were into when we are kids, but maybe not now anymore.
Yeah.
Um Stuff like that. That's what we're going to talk about. So I hope as everyone watches and welcomes our I'm Krillin 189
This
and
is King
I'm
Piccoluzzi.
here with my co-host
King Piccoluzzi here. What's up, guys?
and nice. And without further ado, let's get into it, Mr.
What?
Demon King Piccolo you.
I think one aspect too is that how gaming is as a service now, more so now, versus how it's been, throughout when we were growing up.
Right, it's like gaming is not got a soul now almost. Like it's like only single
Uh,
player gaming seems like it has a soul. Even multiplayer seems lacking all the time. And
well, I
games
think
release broken now a lot and it's like wow, dude, it's like they don't it's almost like lazy.
I believe you're right, and I think the other thing
It,
too is because it costs video games so much to make now that it's just like whatever the standard is, like whatever comes out comes out. You know what I mean?
right. Like take like for Cyberpunk for example. That game was hyped up. It was going to be
Oh
like
yeah, it
one of the
definitely was.
greatest RPGs ever made and that's what they made it out to be. And it was not. It was it was good. I'm not gonna lie and say the story wasn't interesting and the world wasn't
Oh,
interesting, but the
yeah.
state it released in was horrible. But you know what? There's a game that released in worse state than that.
What was that?
At least Cyberpunk worked for me on my PC, right? At least it performed at 60 frames per second. It may have little glitches here and there, but it wasn't glitchy all the time. You know what game that was? And I haven't played
Well,
it, but I've seen a lot of gameplay of it, and that's the new Saints Row, man. That game
oh,
is
really?
completely soulless. Yes, the new Saints Row is completely soulless, not fun. It's like PCAF, like
I wouldn't have thought that.
think about this, dude. You can have your dangling hanging out, right? But you can't slap homies with a dildo bat.
What?
You can't beat homies with a dildo bat to death anymore, but you can hang out with their wang out.
That's crazy. I would never would have guessed that you could do that with. Well, I mean, GTA took it pretty far
I
back in
mean,
the day.
Cyberpunk has full frontal bush and nudity and dangalang and but I mean
Does
that
it really?
yes, it does. Go on my channel and look at my gameplay, dude. I have full frontal nudity. You can see the boobies, the nipples,
Oh wow,
the private female private part that
dude, that's fun.
we aren't going to mention because we're going to keep that PG for right now.
Right,
So
right.
I thought you weren't any. And excuse me if I cough or sneeze or
We're trying to
sniffle a
get it
little
together.
bit. It's no, it's just that it's just I'm still recovering, so I'm not in 100%, but I'm about 90.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting on and off sinus infection myself. Like I said, with the air, being out and all that. But we're here to talk about the video games, not our woes.
But You know, I remember video games when they used to be fun with Soul. And you know, when you got a game, the glitches wasn't like a feature of it like it is nowadays. It was like glitches back then could you be used to exploit the game. It
Well, back
wasn't,
then the video games were complete.
yeah, yeah, and you
Like
know
you didn't
what?
have to pay for no DLC. You didn't have to pay
You didn't
for
have to pay
transactions.
you didn't have to
You
pay
didn't,
for an upgrade to a 4K
no, you
resolution
didn't.
version of an extra $10 like Sony always wants.
Yeah, exactly. Like there was no patches, there was no updates, there was no
I'm
downloads.
I'm sorry to say, but I
You know,
might
none of
not
that
buy a
shit.
PS5, bro. The way anti-consumer that
Yeah, I mean
Sony is
it's
being right now, I don't
like
know
that.
if I want to give them $500 for a system, even if I'm going to play the new Final Fantasy Remake Part 2 and Final Fantasy 16. I don't know if it's worth it. I can just wait for it to come to PC.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. I mean, gaming has become so expensive. That's the thing. You know,
Yep. I'm not
like
paying
games.
$70 for a game.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, first it was 50, then it went to 60. Now it's 70. You know what I'm saying?
I remember when games were $20 on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
The one games were $20 on sale on the PlayStation 1.
I mean, thank God for Game Pass, where you can try games and
Thank you,
play them
Microsoft.
for
Like, I'm
a
sorry to
dollar a
say, but
month,
Microsoft is beating Sony
entry
right
level.
now to the ground. Like, they are. Sony's so mad right now uh, at them because they bought Call of Duty. And they're so worried that because if Call
Yeah,
of Duty becomes an Xbox exclusive, right? Here's what
exactly. It will
happens
be.
to the PlayStation 5. It will tank their sales. They already announced it would.
Well, I mean, no, I think no matter how bad Call of Duty was, it's
Betray
always
me
going to have a
again and I will
following.
report you.
Not only is it always going to have a following, but they're always going to keep making it because what it sells.
Right, but the
You know,
new
Call of
Call of
Duty
Duty
sells
looks
for sure.
actually
It
quite.
looks impressive.
It looks. It looks way more fun than Halo Infinite right now.
I could kind of agree with that.
And I'm sorry to say I liked Infinite for its gameplay, but I can no longer support that game, dude.
Yeah,
I
it's nuts.
uninstalled it. That's how
I mean,
unsatisfied I am.
100 gigs is a lot of memory
No,
when
I
you have to
wouldn't
contend
afford
with other
that.
games.
It's just I was so disappointed that after they announced the roadmap that I just didn't want to care anymore. Until the game has split screen co-op and not online split screen co-op, but couch co-op, I'm not supporting it. Like Ingrid Joe said, I'm not supporting it if it doesn't have couch co-op. Because that's like been a staple of Halo since launch. But games back in the day didn't even have loading times either. You know, games didn't even have loading times.
Yeah, it's rough, man. Like I don't know.
Like the state of gaming when we were kids, dude, it seems like you couldn't get us to stop playing.
No, you couldn't because it was a one complete package. You know, you buy the cartridge
It
and the
wasn't
entire game was on there.
it wasn't just that, it was just I don't know, all the games were original ideas, they were
Oh yeah,
interesting, they were fun.
yeah, they were innovative. They had ideas. Um, there's actually solid stories.
Right? Like there's
I mean, you
still
don't.
good games that's got good stories now, but like it's not as good as it was. It's I don't know. It's like gaming has changed and it's not in a good way always.
So, like, what would you say is like one of the
Cuz I noticed that
games?
I don't play as much games anymore. Like
I don't either.
even with Game Pass, it's like even if I have the time, it's like I boot up a game, play it for a couple hours and then I'm like,
Yep, get
this
bored of
game's
it.
boring.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like rinse and repeat the same crap. It's like I'm playing the uh Nino Kuni Wrath of the White Witch that came on Game Pass.
Hmm.
for the first time, and I'm like, oh my god, why aren't games like this now? It's so
Well,
original. It's like watching a Studio Ghibli anime, and it's like so beautiful. And the world is, I don't get the story right now. I'm only 2.5, 3 hours into it, so I don't want to spoil anything. But like, I'm enjoying it. I'm playing it a little bit at a time.
well, I mean, I know what you're getting at too, because when we did the first season of ZCast, we played Outriders, and while it was a really fun game, it, like you just said, rinse and repeat. Like you were doing the
I
same
mean,
thing over and over and over.
that's the whole point of a looter shooter, though.
Yeah, I understand.
It was fun. I will admit
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
still
it was pretty
updating the
fun.
game. They're still updating the game every so many months with new content, new places, new guns, new armor. Yeah, they're
And if
sticking with it.
and if there's anybody listening that wants to see us play a certain game, please let us know. Put it in the comment section. What do you want us to play? What do you
Yeah,
want to see?
we love we love
Feedback.
feedback and comments, man. We do respond to comments.
Oh yeah, absolutely we do.
If you got a question for us or you wanna hit us up and maybe be a guest on the podcast, hit us up
Yeah, we'll
in
shout
the
you out.
comments. We'll shout you out. We'll shout your
Any
channel
support would
out.
be
Whatever.
awesome.
Get this third party out rolling. Whatever.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things where games these days they don't feel that exciting anymore.
No, they don't.
Like you said, they're all boring. They're all rinse and repeat. They don't have a purpose. Like,
It feels
when
like
I,
they just want you to play, and that's all they want you to do. Just play.
nice.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
It feels like
It's
they're just trying to vie for your time instead of actually trying to make a decent, good game.
wow.
Yeah, he got me.
Yeah, he got me too.
Oh, that was my fault. I walked into that.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was beautiful.
yeah, man. It's like I don't know. It's like a lot of stuff is uninspired crap, uninspired jank, or it's just straight up trash and not even worth your money, like Saints Row.
It's
Now, I
funny
will say
because
Cyberpunk right now, with the new Edge Runner update, it's probably actually in a better state. It actually does run, and there's less glitches. Way
yeah.
less. Like, it's actually almost a complete product now.
Hmm.
Like, they actually worked on the game, so I'll give them CD Projekt Red credit. Like, they redeemed themselves, but I can't. It hurt my trust for them. Witcher
Oh,
was one of the first PC games I've ever got played. Like
yeah,
actual like mature PC game that ever I played. That was the first one. You want to know like my first video game boobies? That was my game.
I thought it was God of War.
Oh, I didn't play God of War until the PS3 because God of War came out on PS2. God of War 2 came out on PS2, and I didn't know about God of War. And Mom and Dad wouldn't buy it for me anyways.
It came out for what, PS2 or PS? PS2, right?
Yeah, the first two came out
Yeah.
for PS2, and then they
Now that was
remastered
a
it for the
game
PS3.
that was innovative.
I love
That was
God
a
of War,
game with
and the new one's
a
real
good
good
story.
too. New one is real good too, and they're coming out with the Ragnarok, which is the sequel to it, and it's Dad of War is good.
And I've never seen. I've never played the new
Dad of War.
Ragnarok, which I really want to.
You gotta play the new one though. You gotta play the Dad of War version.
That's the one that I want to play, but
It's
I
like
have
40
to get
bucks.
enough. Yeah.
It's less than 40 bucks. You can get it on CD key for less.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to break down and get it, because I've heard tremendous things about it.
It's up there. Don't go up there. Yeah, it's a fantastic game. The combat is stellar. Everything in it is just amazing. It's got great story. It's so good, dude. Double kill
So,
sorts.
so what game have you played just recently that you were pretty much in love with? What was the last game you played? Or was just like, oh, I can't wait to play this game again?
You mean the game I enjoyed currently right now?
Yeah.
Spider-Man. The Marvel Spider-Man game. That is...
Oh, really?
Dude, the story was good. It was like playing a movie of Spider-Man, and the web slinging was the best in the series, hands down the best in the series.
Is that the Miles Morales
No,
version?
no. The Miles Morales version hasn't made its way to PC, but when it does, you best bet, homie's gonna be playing it. And I didn't record it. I should have recorded some of the gameplay for it.
Yeah.
I should have did a let's play, but I already beat it. And after I beat a game of that caliber, that took me like 25 hours to beat. And I grinded and did all the side quests and stuff like that. I'm not doing it for it again, man.
Oh no, I don't blame you on that.
I'm sorry to say, but I had my fun with the game.
Nice.
And I played it a couple of times, so I mean, it's really good. I put about 45 hours or so into the game. I beat all the DLC. It was fantastic. But if you want to be real, the last RPG that I truly enjoyed, other than like Ni no Kuni right now, is like I couldn't stop playing was Final Fantasy VII Remake.
And they were breaking that down into 3 parts, right? Or more?
3 parts. Just like the original.
Man, $60 a pop. I mean, or 70, I guess, depending on if they release it on what, Sony PS5.
Yeah, it was 70. I paid $70 on PC, bro.
So 70 is definitely 140. That's over $300 for a game. Is that right?
Yep. But I mean, it's completely worth it though. It's
think?
such a good game, dude. I'm telling you, it's a quest. Like it's. I didn't think I know you. Griped about the combat at first. I know you heard me griping about it. But then I got used to the active time battle combat. And I was like, dang, dude, yeah, it's so much fun when you can actually combo into it and go into like a magic, then do a summon. It's like really sick. Or you can go into like, let's say you go into regular attack, right? You do a 5-hit combo attack and you go into like a Brave or into an Omni Slash. Like how awesome does that sound? All in real time too.
That does sound pretty cool.
I mean, I didn't think I'd enjoy it at first in real time, but I actually did enjoy it a lot.
I still have to beat it.
If you don't want to play the original, which I do suggest still going.
Oh yeah, I have it.
Original is the best version, absolutely. But if you want a good representation take of a modern day classic of a one of the greatest RPGs ever made, like fight me on it. Like literally, fight me. I will tell you that Final Fantasy VII is one of the hands down the greatest RPG. Fight me in the comments. Anyone that disagrees, fight me in the comments. Because Final Fantasy VII,
come at
8,
me, bro.
Come at me. Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 are some of the greatest JRPGs ever made.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with
Come
you
at
on
me. If
on
you
Kingdom
disagree
Hearts.
in the comments.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is definitely one of those pinnacle RPG games.
Dude, everyone was making fun of you back in the day for playing that game.
Yeah.
Because,
I don't give a crap.
it's got Mickey Mouse and Disney characters. And it's like, dude, you haven't played it, have you? It's like, no. And then they go to play it and they're like, holy crap. It's really good. And I'm like, yeah.
Jump on it if they haven't played it. That's just, regular. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, yeah, it's like fantastic.
I'm on the second one, by the way.
YouTube.
And it's still pretty awesome.
Yeah, the third one is really good too. I enjoyed it because you get to go in the Toy Story world, And it's so cool because inside the Toy Story world, you can become a toy, and you get to go into a mech and actually play mini games and kill like Heartless with mech. It's
Oh yeah.
toy mechs, and you can upgrade the toy mechs. It's really cool. And you get the Jack Sparrow, bro, and it blows your mind. The graphics completely change into this like ultra realistic. It looks like the movies, bro.
Oh, that was a sweet game. Snipe to the head.
It looks like the movies. And it's got Captain Jack Sparrow and everything in it, and it looks like, dude, the graphics completely change, and the world looks more realistic and everything in it, and it's like, whoa. But it's super fun. You get to fly around and everything.
The second one had a slow start, but it's definitely good getting into it.
What are you talking about? This second one has started out with a banging original because it had one of the greatest songs in gaming, Dearly Beloved.
So what I mean is, like, after you
It had one of the greatest. I have to
the
place Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 as number 1 and 2 for some of the greatest opening of a video game. The first cutscene that you see when, like, let's say Kingdom Hearts 1, right? When you get that montage and the song Simple and Clean kicks in, dude, it just puts you in the mode of right when there. And then the second one, when it kicks off with the first cutscene and it has Dearly Beloved in there, oh my god, yes.
Yeah, what I'm referring to is the coin purse, the money bag was stolen from you, so you have to do all these odd jobs to get all the money.
Yeah,
well, I mean, other than that, it was really good.
There's some janky campiness to it, but it's good.
But after
stuff.
I got out of this train station and everything, like, and once I got to the worlds, I mean, it definitely opened up.
It's
it was
probably
amazing.
a lot easier than the original too, because I remember Kingdom Hearts 2 being one of the hardest ones.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, I'm definitely gonna grind and level up as much as I can to beat these
Oh, you think the
enemies,
final
bosses.
boss in the first one you were
It was
frustrated
like
with?
incredible.
You think that was getting frustrating? Wait until wait until you play the final boss on the second one. It's even harder. In the original, it's really difficult for your first time. It's not easy.
Watch out, bud. Yeah, I'm definitely need to grind in order to level up.
I'm thinking about getting Mega Man Battle Network too.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna get that. That is hands down, without a doubt. Purchase for me.
Switch or PC? Because I actually might get it on the Switch. Earlier.
I'm probably gonna get it for PC.
Right on top of me, I fucking hate your guts, Jack.
Someone's lively in the voice chat. Oh no, I'm gonna get
Super
on
Randy,
PC.
yep, that is.
This is the guy we was against on Halo 2 anniversary.
He's sitting there talking smack. He's got 1 kill. I'm on top of the leaderboard.
What's funny? I almost had a double. Me and you are 2. We're all tied, except for Walmart weirdos.
Ah, crap, I missed the melee. Dang, that was my fault. He backsnacked. Did you see Wulong gameplay of Wulong? It's coming to Game Pass. It's like this Chinese.
Know if I did.
It's like this Chinese like action adventure RPG. Sorry, I was rubbing my neck.
You're rubbing your neck.
Yeah. Sit back. Neck's hurting me. There we go.
Get out of here. Get out, BR.
Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. It's coming to Game Pass. I'm really excited for Scorn. That looks freaking awesome.
Yeah.
High on Life.
Cool.
I'm excited for because I love Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah.
It's rated with super mature with vulgar language and the weapons talk. Like the knife is like, come on, just let me at him, let me effing at him. I'm gonna slit his effing throat. I gotta cut him. Let me cut him. I'm gonna cut this. Okay, it's like that.
Yeah.
It's like, and he's got this Aussie accent too. So that's
Oh,
what,
really?
yeah, the knife has an Aussie accent, and you can like grapple hook with the knife. It's pretty cool. The weapons and guns talk, and it's coming to Game Pass, and it's got that Rick and Morty mature humor. I'm excited for it. I really am. It comes out December. Like, there are some good games coming out that I'm excited for, but like those, I always had to wait for the good ones, man. And back when we
Yeah.
were, dude, on the PlayStation 1 days, oh my God,
wow.
dude, you never had to wait for the new good games because there
No,
were
you
so
didn't.
many good games. Heck, I remember playing games that people thought were crap, and I, you know, like Legend of
Yeah.
Dragoon, and everyone missed it. And it's like, dude, it's a hidden gem. It's a freaking masterpiece of underrated gaming.
Well, I guess the good thing about the era where we live is a lot of remakes are coming out, which is really good. I'm glad I'm getting,
Wow,
getting a
cheat!
chance
You
to
shot through
enjoy
the
these
wall.
games. You know, that came out so long ago, and they're finally remastering them or remaking them.
Yeah, I mean, but if they want like full price $60 for a remaster of a game that's
Yeah.
like 20 years old, that's not cool.
That's true. That's true. You're right about that. They're
Like let's say they re-release Final Fantasy 9, right? And they want to charge you $40, or let's say the Mega Man Battle Network comes out and it's
that
full
felt
price
so good.
$60.
I would have to wait to a sale
Yeah,
till
well,
at least maybe
I would too.
$40. $39.99 is like
Dude. Because we played the game and it was so bad.
Yeah, I would have to wait for a sale.
He must be fucking, what's it called? The river barge. He's on the barge.
okay. Enough of that.
Dude, with this Walmart mic.
Dollar General.
Dude, that sounded horrible. It was like triple echoing.
It's like a tri-band.
It was like,
It's
it
gonna-
was, no, it was like in the tunnel, bro. It was like you standing
Oh
outside
my
of
goodness.
like a train tunnel, just going
That's
hello and
amazing.
waiting for the echo to say hello, hello, hello.
It's like 10 seconds delayed. Like 10 minutes later, hello. Oh man, that's so
Oh, you make it.
How much money did you drop for that headset, bro? The whole $5.99. Jeez.
Sorry for the coughing.
Oh man, that's amazing. Hey, they got Warthog if you want to do the work.
Yeah.
Right here. Oh man, that's amazing.
Yeah, dude, this delay was like so
I'm
long
rich.
that I could have probably went and got me water.
Oh my bad. That's amazing. That's 10 out of 10 IGN score.
Oh yeah, because
Good job, bud.
IGN doesn't know how to rate things correctly. They're like Saint Row is like a 7,
Oh
and
no,
it's like
they got you.
yeah, it's like they're like Saint Row is like a 6 or 7. And like, what are you talking about? I watched Angry Joe's video of
That's
it.
hilarious.
I'm coming back
Where you at?
in the middle of the field.
I like his reviews. They're pretty
me
honest
too.
and they're pretty accurate.
Yeah,
He's got a lot of gaming knowledge.
he's all right.
Oh wow,
Oh wow, I got killed on spawn.
me too. I tried to get out, but I couldn't get fast enough. Got him. Good thing I got the shooter. That was the most important part. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, it's gaming is weird right now.
It really is.
It's I don't understand it, and
It's-
I've lived the entirety of what you would consider modern gaming from retro.
Oh yeah,
gaming.
for sure. And now, like, they just choose to put out like DLC packs or like what's
Yeah.
it called or like updates and
battle
just,
passes.
instead of just releasing a whole game, they just put it on
It's like,
DLC.
hey, you know,
Destiny.
you wanna play with Blue? $20. Give me money. Give
Watch
me
this.
$20.
Bam! Double kill with
Nice.
the laser.
Nice, I got the assist for that
Another
too.
one. Killing spree.
Yeah, they're like, you want fucking blue? $20. Like
20 blue. You want this
20
skin?
bucks.
$500.
Yeah. Dude, Valorant, I was like crazy.
You want the whole set? You gotta sell your soul.
Valorant is like $100. They got bundles that are like $100 for cosmetic only. It's like, whoa. $100 for a skin set.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Over $200.
Wow, that's crazy. I should have hid better.
I don't know. I think the games,
Well, you know, I think
what's happening?
PUBG did that. I think one of the original PUBG did that, and they were really bad at that too. They would force you to buy keys to unlock the crates.
Yeah, now they give it away for free.
No, CS:GO was the originator. What? Am I right?
I think
CS:GO.
So. Yeah, because
they were pretty bad.
People were
They were
selling
really bad
like
about
skins of guns for like $300 plus. It was pretty bad. Like, Team Martin got in trouble for it. Remember?
Who's that?
Team Martin.
I don't know who that is.
He's an old COD YouTuber, but he got in trouble for CS:GO.
Was he cheating?
So he was selling skins. It was like a lottery thing, but it was like gambling, online gambling.
Wombo combo.
It was like called CS Lotto.
Yeah, that's the one thing, and they started doing that too with Overwatch loot boxes, and and now it's become the norm, and it's just like it's so aggravating to not be able to get something that you really really want, but it has a paywall behind it.
I think I think you're right
thing,
about one thing. I think that what's happening to gaming is they're more concerned about making money than making.
But the good thing about games like Halo 3 is you get in-game currency where you can spend for whatever you want. You just have to grind for it and put it in time.
Right. You don't have to buy
that's the blessing part about it.
Yeah, you don't have to pay money for it. It's not like, hey, you want a Transformer blue suit? Give me $20.
I know,
Give me
they could have easily charged $20 for that whole set.
That's a
or
beautiful
more, or more.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks like a Transformer.
Yep. Behind me.
Yep.
I used to love playing this map.
Yeah, until that you get slayed by warhogs all the time.
Like we legitimately have not played this map in like months and months and months.
Hey, this is the remake that Halo Infinite BTB started out with, right?
I don't know for sure.
I'm doing horrible. I've always did horrible on this map lately. I'm not as good on video games anymore. I'm getting old.
I love this map. Like this map on BTB, it was just so good.
Yeah, I think Halo Infinite had its first BTB map was designed after this map.
Alright, he's coming around. Oh, someone got him.
Cheat!
Maybe not. Oh, I flipped it.
Nice, I got a downtown grenade.
Did
you see the alley-oop grenade?
Oh shoot, they sniped him like crazy. Sniper should be right here, but it's not.
No, he's got the sniper. W Baller's got the sniper, and it's just terrorizing me. Alright, I'm old and I don't give a crap.
I got laser.
Oh, you're cheating.
Yeah, but I definitely appreciate Halo 3 for making everything, available. to the players, you know, just by playing the game and gaining XP for it. With Halo Infinite, well, I mean, I can't complain because
Hey,
the
guess
game
what?
itself was free.
They're gonna put match XP in, but they're gonna put it in beta. I never heard of beta happen to be match XP beta.
Yeah.
Why do you have to flight test a match XP? Why can't you just put it in the game? Why didn't you just use Unreal Engine 5?
Yeah, that's a big gripe that I have.
Like, I just don't understand. It's like they want people to play their games and buy for their time, but they don't want to
Right.
put an effort in for people to actually enjoy their game.
I mean, I supported them for the first time by getting the battle pass, but after that, it's just like you're not gonna get any more money on it. You know what?
Right.
I don't even think I bought a like a real skin off of there.
Dude, stop cheating. Turn your cheats off.
It's really prominent.
Like, you can clearly tell he's aimbotting me, dude. I can't kill W Baller. Yeah, I'm just gonna report WW Baller. So anybody on the stream that sees it, report him.
Big baller. Big baller. He a shot caller. There's a sniper right here. Oh, that was a no-scope laser shot to the face.
Got him. With a headshot. Oh, I
got
see
a
him.
sniper.
Yeah, I got one too.
Oh, I shot him out of the
Nice,
warthog. 10 out of 10.
That was 11 out of 10. No way, dude.
11 out of
Right
10.
there, baby. That was a beautiful snipe.
There we go. Laser.
Yeah.
Oh. I can't wait till they come around with that junk.
I think spawning on the
Got him.
opposite side.
Dude, this laser is like
God
a
tier.
G mode. Oh, it's so good. Watch this. Bam! Right out of the air. Like shooting. Oh, it's amazing. Watch this. I'm gonna get this warthog. What? I got it, but it didn't register. Wow.
Dude, I shot the gunner with the sniper and they didn't kill him.
Oh, they got me. Oh, that was still a good match.
Yeah, that was a good match. I got a couple good snipes. Even though I got 5 kills.
Yeah. I am out of coffee. But we will keep going. Oh man.
Gotta get a sip of water.
Yeah, we'll make it for the next match.
Did. Who I remember? I know you remember him too. I know who you. When I say his name, I know you're gonna know who I'm talking about. Jim Varney.
Yeah, that was a pretty sweaty match.
Do you remember this dude, Jim Varney?
Oh yeah, I definitely remember Jim Varney. Ernest was one of the best comedians back in the day.
He was so awesome, and I can't believe people thought he was janky and stuff and trashy, and it's like
He was hilarious.
He was
dude.
hilarious. Oh my god, he was like I grew up watching Ernest when I was a kid because Ernest was like comedy for kids.
Ernest Beard Stupid, Ernest Goes to Prison, Ernest Christmas. Dude, there was Ernest Goes
Halloween.
to the Army. Oh, dude, Ernest was probably one of the hands down, best
I love Ernest,
actors
dude.
back in the day.
Me and Dad used to watch Ernest all the time.
Him and Don Knotts.
Oh yeah, Don
They had a
Knotts.
really good movie. Yeah, they had a really good movie. The Ghost of Mr. I can't remember it. The Ghost of Mr.
Yeah.
It was really good though, and
I used
it
to
was
watch
legitimately
it.
scary. Like when I was a kid, like it scared me.
I used to watch Andy Griffith with Dad.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
I used to, dude. You know, I'm younger than I sound or
Yeah.
than I look, but I used to think Aunt B, dude, when I was like, dang, Aunt B's got it going on. I'm not a grandma lover, but wow, he camped just to kill me.
Got him. Oh, he got me.
Congratulations.
There's a shotgun and
You win
rockets
the
over there.
stupidest rocket reward.
Got him.
Has to camp with a free kill weapon.
Yes, they all do that.
If I get the rockets, I just run and gun them. Because why wouldn't I?
They're up top.
Yeah, boy, you want to camp?
I guess they dropped down. Alright, at least I got one.
Yeah,
That's all you're
boy,
doing, going
eat
up and
that
down.
sack.
Go right here. On the lift, on the top.
GG.
Oh wow, they're up
Yeah,
top
this
on the
is-
lift with shotgun camping.
Yeah, they're all camping.
That's what they love to do is camp. They love to put a tent up and
Alright,
camp in the
sniper rifle
wilderness.
spawns over here.
He's weak. I'm throwing nades up
Yep.
like crazy.
Sniper rifle spawns over here.
Oh. Got him. Red dot him. Let me heal up with this regen. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Coming up on your 6.
I'm going behind him.
Nice, I'm going up on your 6. Behind you. Taking the alternate path. So
He's still up there camping.
don't engage until I get near you.
No, I'll try not to.
We'll double team him. Alright, I'm here.
Yeah, there he is right there. He's got a shotgun. Oh, behind you. Wow, I can't believe that. Dude, they're dirty for that. All they want to do is camp. Because they know they're probably about to get busted. Yeah, I think they're
It takes
done.
3 people to kill 1 person.
Got him. Got one. Got him. Watch out.
Yeah, they're
Dang.
behind us.
There's 2 of them
They just spawned in.
confirmed. There's 3 of them.
I'm grabbing sniper rifle. They want to camp there. Let them camp there.
Alright.
I'm calling cheats. Weak. Nice. I killed him.
That's what he gets for shotgunning, trying to shotgun me. You get double grenaded.
Oh, yeah.
Pineapple Express. Stay
I
less.
I love Pineapple Express. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have to medicate soon. If you know what
Oh,
I'm saying.
sniper.
Smoke the old
Oh, it disappeared.
green
That's
herb. God bud.
weird.
The God plant.
That's hilarious.
Well, that's what it's referred to in the Bible as the anointed
got him.
oil. Coming up on your
Get
six,
out of
man.
here. Double
There's another
kill,
guy
baby.
coming up on you. Beat him down.
Oh, you got him. Watch out.
Yep, I'm fleeing.
Got him. Let's
Nice.
go, baby. Yes, sir. Bless her. Oh,
Nice
fuck
stick.
him. Oh, that was. Oh,
That was a
so
beautiful
awesome.
stick.
I just tossed
Yeah,
it.
so the second half when we're playing, we're just talking about the game and just interacting.
I did it like freaking what's his name? Set it and forget it. Oh, Emerald Lagasse, set it and forget it. And I killed him with a grenade.
You robo-copped him.
Yes, let's go. Oh, behind us, behind us. Maybe, maybe not. They're definitely below. Ooh, rockets.
Yep,
I will definitely use.
I got a shotgun. Reload on your body while I teabag it. Thank you, sir. I got regen.
Got him. I saved you.
I got regen.
I got rockets.
Nice. Nice pickup.
Yeah.
I got a snipe.
Alright, where are you at? I'm coming to you guys.
They're up there on the left side. Up in the center.
Oh, that was a good play.
Oh, I got the assist off that. I sniped the shield off.
Oh no, there's a regen I dropped. Dude, we're doing pretty good.
Trying to find that guy. Still up there?
Ah, on my axe.
Oh, I see him.
5 minutes remaining.
It's like he knows I'm there. Crap, I missed.
Dude, they're freaking everywhere.
Oh,
Nice.
headshot. There
There's
we
one in the middle
go.
there.
Got
Back in
him.
the back. Oh, on my axe, on my axe. He's right behind us. There we go. Nice, nice. I got a regen.
Yeah, I got a few. juicy
Wow, I
snipes
can't
there.
believe that.
You got 18 kills, by the way.
Yeah, let's go.
You almost
I
dropped the
haven't
20
gotten it in a
bomb.
minute. There we go. There's 19.
He's weak. Be careful,
There's 20. Let's go. Rockets on the bottom.
right on.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Yep, they're coming behind me.
Alright, alright. Oh, I thought I saw a body.
Watch the stairs to your right. They're gonna be coming. Yep. There's guys down there. Got him.
Got one.
There's a
Nice,
guy
nice.
underneath there. I
Is
know
he?
where he is.
Okay,
He's
okay.
right there. I can see him.
Yep, you're right, you're right.
Going in.
Me too.
Let him toss the frags.
Oh, there he is, there he is. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
There's two guys. Fragging.
Oh, no.
They're not out of frags. Be careful. Don't approach. They're not out of frags.
Got him.
Nice. There's
He
another
got
one
here.
underneath there.
I don't see him. Alright.
They're up in the tower.
Yeah, thanks for the assist, though.
You're welcome, sir.
Got him, game over.
I sucks.
23, Michael Jordan, lay it up.
Alley-oop.
Yes, sir.
Flick the wrist. Flick the wrist. Flick of the wrist.
Whoop. Under the flick of the wrist. Whoop.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Give me a couple minutes to exit out of the match searching real quick.
Alrighty. Oh, let's go to MVP victory.
While I grind this
23 and
PG stuff up. You know what I'm saying?
The Italian seasoning.
Yeah, that devil's lettuce. Well, I can't say it's
Uh,
devil. You can't say it's devil's lettuce because I looked in the Bible, dude, and it refers as weed as the anointed oil, and the God blood plant. So I mean, uh, apparently Jesus blessed weed
I don't
as
know.
a healing medicine.
I've heard some people say it helps them. So
It helps me.
yeah,
I mean, so I don't get thoughts of bad thoughts, in my head
yeah, I hear what you're saying.
without my father now.
Yeah.
Because if you guys
R.I.P.
didn't know, is my father passed away finally. I'm not excited about it. Just he was in bad
Right.
health.
Yeah. For a
Uh,
long time.
he was hurting all the time with COPD. He was bedridden on the hospice. My job was to take care of him. That's why I didn't upload a whole lot.
Yep.
And here, loading up the pipe real quick. Yeah, and he passed August 1st. I'm still dealing with it, and this plan is helping me overcome depression and
There you
happiness.
go.
Also helps me sleep. Because now that my father's gone, um,
Excuse me.
now that my father's gone, I don't know. I just can't sleep very good. It's like
I mean, I would understand that for sure.
it's hard, man. Loss of a parent is hard.
I couldn't even imagine that, man.
But to watch your parent die slowly and then you wake up in the morning and find them dead is not the good.
Wow.
But
I couldn't even imagine.
he passed away with a smile on his face, so he was happy his suffering ended.
Yeah, I know. He went out with a bang.
So this video is dedicated to my father.
And my uncle.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
I'm square. I'm ready.
All right.
Let me blow my nose.
An idle
sir.
for me, please, sir. There we go. We throw one right back in.
Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose.
All good.
But yeah, this episode is dedicated to my father.
Yes, yeah, it sucked not being able to be there for the funeral.
JLN SR.
Yeah.
JLN Senior.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is for you, Poppy. Pimp
Yes,
Daddy. Pimp Daddy.
Big Unk. Shout out from the heavens.
Yeah. I hope you're with Grandmama.
That's right. I know she dancing.
Oh yeah, Dad's probably dancing with her. You
That's
know
messed
dang
up.
well Dad's up there in heaven dancing with Grandmama.
That's right. I know it.
He's like, oh, Mama. He's probably like, Mama, I can walk again, Mama.
Wow, that's awesome.
You know in heaven he's walking. He ain't in a
Yeah.
wheelchair. He ain't in the hospice. He ain't hurting. He's in paradise.
Not nothing. That's right. No tears.
Mm-mm.
All joy.
There
Nothing
ain't
but
no
joy
sadness.
and peace.
There ain't no sadness in heaven, bro.
Not at all. Not a single bit.
I
Not,
chucked the
not
rocket
one
at
bit,
him.
bro. I got him for you.
All right, nice. I got sword gun, but yeah, it's rough, man. So that's if you guys don't understand why I'm not making a lot of videos, that's why. Just know that I love and all the views and the support, whatever helps. Just to
Yeah,
know that I'm
whatever
not
helps.
alone. Because
Even if
now
you
I live
guys-
alone for the first time in my life, and I'm 35 now, and I've never lived alone. I've always had the support of my family because I love my
Yeah.
family.
And even if anybody wants to reach out for a donation, please, reach out to us.
Yeah.
You can support in any way.
If we
And we
have
appreciate it.
$200 left on the funeral, and then we'll have it paid. Because it was $5,500 for the graveside funeral. It was a beautiful funeral. I made a song for my dad. Well, I didn't make it. I had Constance
Watch
live
out.
version.
Rocket's right there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I had
You wrote a song for him?
yeah, I didn't write a
Oh,
song.
that's awesome.
I just well, I didn't write it or anything. I picked it out, and it was It was Constance by Spirit Box, the live acoustic version.
Oh,
You gotta
wow.
check it out. It's a beautiful song. It's not a hard rock song. It's just a
That's what's
beautiful
up.
guitar.
Yeah,
And
dude, you would love that, man.
yeah, my dad loved the old rock. You know that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
remember when we were kids and you rode with me in the car?
Oh yeah, he was always putting something on. For
Steve
sure.
95 the Bone, man. Freaking
What?
old school rock all the time, like Boston and Journey.
Yep. Don't
Triple
stop
kill.
believing. Yeah, that was the jam.
Don't
right
want to
there.
get a copyright strike, but that's a legendary song, and that dude has a
Well, we don't have any song, or I mean audio in it.
no.
Just acapella up in this mode.
Yeah, don't sue us, whoever owns the.
Don't sue us.
Yeah,
We can't
please,
sue nobody.
please, we can't afford it. Like we love the
Nah,
song.
we're
We're
just
big
saying.
fans.
They can't do nothing.
We love Journey. I'm a huge fan of Journey. That's the good stuff right there.
Yeah.
That dude, I don't care if he's gay. I don't give a crap
There's
if
another
he's
guy.
gay. I don't care if the guy's gay.
Is he?
Yeah, he's gay. I believe.
I didn't even thought.
I believe he's gay. That's what my dad said. Sorry, sinus infection still
Yeah.
running its way out of my body.
Well, I hope you get feeling better soon, cause
Let me turn my fan up a little bit. There we go.
that's not fun at all.
Oh no.
That's nice. Daedric Raptor? Okay. What is a Daedric Raptor? I know a Daedric is something from Elder Scrolls, but why would you say you're a Daedric Raptor?
Want a rocket?
That doesn't make any sense.
Want a rocket? It's right here in the tunnel. There's
Stupid
one
sniper.
rocket left in the chamber if you want it. I got sword and sniper.
Yeah, I need to work on
And
my sniper
overshield.
skills.
Yeah, there's another sniper on the map. There's two snipers.
Yeah, I got one currently.
Oh my god, that was a beautiful
Watch out, watch
headshot.
out. On the room.
Oh my god, beautiful headshot. Killing spree, sniper
Yeah.
spree. Let's go.
Let's
Who
go.
wants some? Who wants some pain? Yeah, you thought you could hide from me because you're invis? Bro, I can see your waves. I'm a god. Thank you, daddy.
He's like, I have ascended.
Thank you, daddy. I have ascended to a Super Saiyan Krillin. I have unlocked my Saiyan potential.
I'm doing bad right now.
My human Saiyan blood cells. Come on. Are you going left? Oh my god, I can't believe I
Nice,
hit
thank you
him.
for that was beautiful.
Man, my snipes are on point tonight.
On point.
Dang, my snipes are on point. I haven't missed much, hardly. Look at me going. 11
Gotcha.
kills, bro. Nice, I got
I
this.
got 4 or 5. Yeah, I got 5.
But yeah,
Need to
man,
pick it up.
it's like, you know, life is rough, but like,
It
you
is,
know,
but all get better.
yeah, it'd get better. I mean,
Eventually.
I can't. Yeah, it's gonna take time. I'm gonna feel. I swear to God, dude, I can hear him, the oxygen machine sometimes in there late at
Wow.
night, going,
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
you know, and stuff like that.
Right. Clicking.
But yeah, but I could swear to God, I can hear him coughing at nighttime too. I get the phantom.
Maybe he visits you at night, man.
Maybe. Hey, you never know. I mean, the Holy Spirit exists, so I mean,
Absolutely, it does.
so there's got to be some truth to like ghosts.
Oh, sweet.
Maybe Dad's still here,
Yeah.
making sure I'm all gonna be okay before he passes on to the other life. It's
I
possible,
believe that
right?
happens, man. You know.
Dang, I just walked up in that man's life and run him. I one shot him in the back of the head with a mauler, bro. I just walked up in there like I was like big wang slinging
That's hilarious.
and just maulered him in the back of the head home and
That's
killed.
hilarious.
That was beautiful. I didn't even have a sword. I got a sword and sniper from this
Hey,
homie.
let's go. Nice.
I need
Watch
some
out, watch out.
assistance.
My bad. I'm coming.
Grab the sniper. And a sword. Thank you, sir. Get that overshield while you're at it.
He got it. I got the sword though.
You get the sniper? I dropped the sniper on the ground. Oh boy, shotgun. Haven't had you today. Well, I just dropped the shotgun, so I didn't get to use the boomstick.
Oh no, no.
I didn't
no,
get
no.
to be Ash Williams. That's another good movie.
Is it?
From our oh yeah, man, Evil Dead.
Oh yeah.
Ash Williams. You know, Army of the Darkness is like one of the greatest comedy horrors ever made.
It's been a long, long time.
It took this man 2 bullets. It took me 1 bullet to take him out.
Wow, he was invis. Good job.
Oh, these ain't invis no more.
That's hilarious.
I mean, they're just giving me the sword.
Right?
See under the he's under the tunnel in me. Yoink! I just ruined that man's life. You got a homie up above you.
Oh, that was amazing.
Coming.
then
Oh
it's
wow, he had a shotgun. I guess he's salty.
Probably. Their blue room.
Payback, baby.
I don't see anybody yet.
17 kills. Krillin has ascended, baby. The match has flipped. This is my map. Get that out of
Out
here.
of here. I redeemed myself.
I've got 17 kills. Let's see if Krillin could drop that 20 bomb. No, 18.
He got
Help me, Big Phil.
I
Big
got
Philip.
12. I'm not doing too bad. I probably went negative though.
Dang, we didn't win and I dropped 18 kills. That's hilarious.
Well, man, we've reached over an hour.
Yep. Sorry. Sorry, everyone, if you stuck around this long. Sorry for the coughing. Like I said, I'm still overcoming it.
We had some good
Hopefully,
times.
by next episode, I'll feel a little better and the audio will be cleaner than that. But homie didn't really. I'm still not feeling the best, but I'm feeling okay. Still got a little flame in there, but without doubt, I hope you guys loved our. What is it? Episode 3 now of season 2. If
Is
they,
it 2 or 3?
yeah, I think it's 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And-
think it's 3 too. You're right. Yeah, it is. It is 3.
And
Yep.
I hope you guys enjoyed episode 3 of it. And I am Krillin189, and
Okay.
I hope you guys enjoyed. And thank you so much for all the views, the upcoming views,
Yeah,
and
man.
the views. And you know, this is dedicated to my pops. I love you, pops. This is immortalizing you forever in video. So if you guys stuck around this long, you are the true Krillin Knights. You are the true
That's right. The Z
DBZ Warriors.
That's right. The Warriors.
So, I am Krillin189. Thank
This
you
is
all.
King Z.
Good night.
Good night. All right.